Okay, y'all, this video is going to be called Make Waist Beads With Me. So first you want to get your waist beads. I buy mine from Hobby Lobby. And I get these beads. They come with their own color, but I go ahead and rename them myself. This one is called Blue Luster, but then my name for it is Take Me to the Ocean. I don't remember what this one is, but Peach Tea. That's a new one. I haven't named it yet. I changed the name from Fruity Pebbles to Fruities, you know, those old school candies, for that color. Mardi Gras right there. This one doesn't have a name to it. This one is called Barbie Girl. This one is called Under the Sea. And this one is a brand new that kind of looks like Under the Sea, but a little bit darker. So I might name this one Deep Blue Sea or something like that. To get started, you are going to need your bead-a-line, big eye needles. I use this brand. I get them from Amazon. And then you'll need your bead spinner. If you don't have a bead spinner, I have an electrical one too, but I just like the manual one better. It's just more convenient for me. You need some beeswax just to keep that thread from cutting you. And then for my waist beads, I use a nylon cord. And I will not, it's really thin, so I usually use at least 4 strands of this. Of course, you need scissors. And then you also need this little, I don't remember what it's called, but it'll keep your beads from being all over the place if you bead on this. I don't really measure. I just kind of pull it to a big size because I want to make my waist beads to where most people can't fit them, no matter how big or small they are. If you're small, you'll just be able to double bead, or if you're large, it'll fit you as well. So I just, like, as you can see, I'm on my 3rd strand, and then I just hold them all together, pull down until I get to my end, cut it, and then this is my 4th strand. So because it's my 4th strand, I'm gonna go ahead and tie a knot at the end because I'm not gonna do a 5th strand. So we're done here. Got a knot, and then that knot is a little bit small, so I'll just go and tie another knot like right on top of that knot. Sometimes I'll do 3 or 4 knots. It just depends on how big the beads are. And sometimes it's a challenge to get that knot right exactly where you need it to be. But with practice makes perfect. And then go ahead and finish stringing this. Once I get to the end, cut it. And at the end, I take my beeswax and I just kind of rub it through there so that thread will stick together. And once it sticks together, it's easier to go through your big eye needle. All right, so with that big eye needle, you basically have to use your nails to open it. Sometimes it can take a minute. So I got it open like that, and then I just, can you see that? I'm not sure. Then I just slip that thread through there. Bring it down like that, like so. And then you are going to start beading. And you want to stick your needle in there, the needle side to the side of the bowl, and then you just want to turn it. And then once you turn it, your beads will start coming on that needle. Slide them down like so, and then just keep on going. I don't fill my needle all the way up just because every now and then you'll have a little bead that doesn't have a big enough opening and it'll get stuck, and then I'll have to pull all those beads off there. And actually the color that I'm using this right now is called Snow White. Just like a white and clear, but I've named it Snow White. Scoot all of these beads down to the end and just keep going all the way up until you get to the end of your thread. I totally forgot to say that the more beads that you have in here, the better that you'll be able to bead. If it was only halfway full, you'll notice that you're not catching as many beads. So you want to try to fill that baby all the way up. Okay, so I'm basically nearing the end of my waist bead, so I wanted to hop back show you guys what happens once you get to the end. So I've got just a little bit of thread left, as you can see. So I'll just take my big eye needle off, leave a little room just for the moving of the beads, and then I'll just tie another knot at the end, just so all of these beads that I worked so hard on do not fall off. Same as you done earlier, try to get that knot in the exact same place and tie several knots just so they won't slide off. And then once you get that knot, you got your beautiful set of snow white waist beads. And you have a knot on this side to keep them from falling off, a knot plus space on this side just for the wearer to be able to measure the appropriate size if they need to. So that's making waist beads with me. I'll show you guys how I was able to not spill that many beads. I picked up about 6, but if you use this, it's a lifesaver. You don't spill that many beads. And again, there's the beautiful snow white beads.